Understanding African American history is the key to understanding America. The Fugitive Slave Act drafted ordinary white Americans into a race war they didn't ask for and had no choice but to participate in. I'm Asia Harriet Hales. I'm a public intellectual, which means I'm smart for a living. And I started this series because African American history was trending on TikTok, but it's not trending anymore. But we are in for a penny, in for a pound. So let's keep learning about African American history, specifically the Fugitive Slave Act. The Fugitive Slave Act of 1850 not only allowed enslavers to pursue the human beings that they had trafficked in other states where those people had already started lives and were living as free people, it allowed them to employ state resources to do so. Fugitives were pursued by United States Marshals, and those marshals, I think, were paid $5 a week if they didn't bring anyone back, and $10 a week if they did. In 1850, in today's purchasing power, that's like $200 to $400. So that's the first part. But that alone didn't properly incentivize regular white people to participate in a system of enslaving that they had no real financial interest in. Oh, because only like 1 in 10 white people ever enslaved anyone. And it was only 1 of 3 Southerners. So we're really talking about a small population of wealthy and powerful people convincing everyone else to throw in with them. Is it familiar to you? Anyway, the part of the law that drafted all the white people into this race war was that the marshals could deputize a posse comitatus, and that just meant they could come to town and just deputize anybody to serve on the posse, and the posse existed to round up fugitives. You were paid $5 a week to serve on a posse comitatus. Again, about $200. But if you didn't participate in refusing to serve on a posse comitatus, meant you could be fined $1,000, which is a decent amount of money today. But back then, it was like $40,000. So if you were white, your choice was take this $200 a week and shut up, or don't take this $200 a week, speak up, and be fined $40,000. And that's if you make it to court, because your fellow countrymen are probably going to enact hickory justice on you for being on the wrong side. See, we think that this push to rewrite history is to keep people from finding out Black history, and it's not. It's to keep people from finding out white history. Because once you understand that your ancestors were drafted by the same wealthy and powerful people that are trying to draft your fucking kid, you start to realize that